we gotta talk about this Jim Jones Camron conversation. Um, I don't know too much about it, but I seen it in the news just like y'all. And you know, I was born in '90, so I'm very familiar with diplomats, the dipset and what they, contributed to the culture, you know what I'm saying? Uh it seemed like Jim Jones was on the podcast, or no, Cameron was on the podcast with 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? And they might have threw some shots at Jim. And then Jim was on the podcast, and then as a response to what Cam and 50 said, he had some, distasteful things to say. And you know, we don't know what's going on, what I'm saying, in between them. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't there. But what I can say is that it seemed like, Jim always been loyal to Cam. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like having his back, you know what I'm saying, with the street activity, problems they might have got in, beef that they might have been involved with. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never seen Jim like not front line for Cam. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all in here, you know what I'm saying, say something, tell more y'all from. Let's interact, man. This is supposed to be an interactive live. But yeah, so Jim, he always been front line for Cam. Now, I think, one of the points of contention was when I guess Jam, not Jam, damn, I'm talking about some Dirk stuff. But when Jim did a show with 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying, when G Unit and the Diplomats, was supposedly into it. So I think that's where like, a rift started. But outside of that, Jim, it seemed like he always been loyal to Cam. And Cam, he the star. You know what I'm saying? He was the top guy for the Diplomats. Like he put all of them on for real. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say that it's Cam's position, or it's supposed to be Cam's position to be like, you know, super loyal to them, because if it wasn't for him, them guys wouldn't have had the opportunity. But if they all came up as brothers, they all supposed to be loyal to each other. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Cam's, gripe is that, Jim did the show with 50. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that it's like an act of betrayal. You know what I'm saying? But Jim always had your back in the streets. You know what I'm saying? From what we know, and we talking about the streets, and then we talking about some music stuff. Obviously the beef between G Unit and the Diplomats, didn't spill over to the street. That was some music, some music stuff. So, Cam should have looked at that like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really feeling that, but, you know, you still my mans or whatever. Uh, the other thing is, these guys is older. You know what I'm saying? Like Jim, Camron, they gotta be, I'm trying not to cuss y'all, you know what I'm saying? These guys gotta be like over mid 40s, I think. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. But they gotta be at least mid 40s. And like with all the division that's going on, you know what I'm saying, with our culture, like it's y'all too old to be beefing, man. Like y'all started off as brothers, you know what I'm saying, built the empire. Y'all had the hottest group for a long time, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. Like, why is y'all beefing? As an elder, you know what I'm saying, in this game, You're supposed to be setting an example, you know what I'm saying, for the youngest. You know what I'm saying? This now it's important, you know what I'm saying, more than ever, because you see what the youngest doing. Like they out here shooting each other down, you know what I'm saying, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So Cam and Jim, you know, they got to get that together. So I guess Cam, he got, you know, the it is what it is podcast or whatever with Mace. And Monday, you know what I'm saying, they supposed to react. So everybody, you know what I'm saying, on their toes, waiting to see what Cam got to say on Monday. Now, what I think should happen, you know what I'm saying, and I'm just me, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't telling Cam what to do, but I think that Cam should take the high road. Like I said, y'all both older, you know what I'm saying, this supposed to be about creating generational wealth and setting an example. So I think that Cam should admit to his mistakes because I'm pretty sure that he made some, you know what I'm saying, along their relationship. And, you know, just leave it at that. You know, just get up there and be like, look, Jim, like, I know, you know, I did this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really feeling the beefing. You know, we older, we got families, all type of stuff. Like, let's just have a sit down to get it together. Like, how cool would it be, you know what I'm saying, for Jim to come up to the Is What It Is podcast, you know what I'm saying, and you know, squash the beef, you know what I'm saying, settle their differences. Like, I think that'll bring more views than ever. If Jim came up to the Is What It Is or It Is What It Is podcast, you know what I'm saying, and they just let it all on the floor and talked as grown men, you know what I'm saying, to show, you know, to show these kids, you know what I'm saying, the better example. Cause like I said, these kids is going crazy. And you know what I'm saying, we can't really say nothing about it if we acting like them. Now we might not be taking the violence route, you know what I'm saying, to just, you know, shooting somebody down, you know what I'm saying, for nothing. But we still acting, you know, these are girlish ways, man. This back and forth, tit for tat type stuff, like that's girl stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hayden Francis, what's up? Uh, like they need to come to the table, man, and just talk, have a conversation, admit they wrongs, you know what I'm saying, and probably do some. Ain't nobody really trying to hear no Jim Jones and Camron music, you know, in 2025, but you know, maybe they could do a reunion or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They go through their old catalog. Like that'd be cool. That'll bring more money than ever, more views than ever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing it for the content nowadays. So that would be good content. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think should happen. I think Cam should take the high road on Monday, admit to his F ups, you know what I'm saying, with their relationship, pause. You know what I'm saying? We is talking about the Harlem guys, so I gotta mention pause and all that. Um, you know, and invite them to the podcast, you know, so they can work it out. Um, but yeah, that's what I think, you know, should happen. Now, what I think is going to happen on Monday, you know what I'm saying, with the It Is What It Is podcast, it's totally different than what I think should happen. Now I think Cam gonna get up there and he gonna be Cam. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go in. Mace gonna go in. And it's just yeah, hey and Francis, man, subscribe. Everybody that's on here, subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying? I just get my thoughts and opinions on, you know, stuff that I see in the media, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just try to give y'all my best perspective on what's going on and how y'all should think about it. You know what I'm saying? But and I got a wealth of financial advice too, so I can do videos, about that too. Um, but yeah, so Monday I think Cam and Mace is gonna go in on Jim Jones, probably destroy him. You know what I'm saying? They talking about the individual one. You know what I'm saying? When Jim Jones was on the was on the line with Mel Murder talking about some y'all got to super violate them and telling them how to hit the security, and security can't carry no guns unless they NYP. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna get into all of that, and they just gonna eviscerate Jim Jones. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, like Cam is the star. You know what I'm saying? Without Cam, this opportunity, Dipset, Diplomats, I don't think that happens. You know what I'm saying? So more people is gonna rock with Cam. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of biased towards Cam because Cam is one of my favorite rappers, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but like I said, I do think that Jim was always loyal and front line, with Cam in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I think Cam made some mistakes along the way, as well as Jim, you know what I'm saying? But, all in all, they need to come to the table. I don't think it's gonna happen. Hopefully, it's all a play. Well, it's probably way past a play because they've been going at each other for years. But if they came to the table, man, that'd bring so many views, so much money, and it'll set a good example for the youth. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what they need to do. What y'all think gonna happen on Monday? Hayden, what's the question? I'm here to give advice, man. So let me know. But what y'all think? What y'all think gonna happen with this? With Camron and Mace on Monday? I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna be tuned in, and I don't even watch the "It Is What It Is" podcast. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I seen a couple clips when the Jay Prince thing happened. You know what I'm saying? With Mace had went in on him. You know what I'm saying? That was funny, but other than that, I don't really be tuning in to their podcasts like that. Should you vape? Uh, Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their vices, but if you got the willpower not to vape, you know what I'm saying, then you probably shouldn't. It's not the most healthiest thing to do. Well, it probably ain't healthy at all. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think gonna happen on Monday. Or you know what I'm saying? Do y'all think I got it wrong? Like I said, I don't I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a diplomat, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, what took place and who's right and who's wrong. I'm just going off of what I seen along the years. And I think I'm more than qualified to speak on that because, like I said, I was a heavy Dipset fan, you know what I'm saying? And I was born in 1990, so that's my era, you know what I'm saying? And, I mess with Cam. Appreciate you, Hayden. My favorite country song? Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't listen to country music like that. I mean, but I heard some country songs, you know what I'm saying, along my travels, but I can't really give you the names because I don't pay attention to the drama like that. Um, but I'm pretty sure I heard some songs, you know what I'm saying, that, I'll probably bob my head to or something like that. But yeah, man, Cam and Jim and Mace, you know what I'm saying, come to the table, man. Get it all off y'all chest. And man, that'll probably be the highest viewed interview, sit down podcast, whatever y'all want to call it, probably a 2025. That'll probably be like what's the name? What's that interview I'm thinking about with Shannon and Cat Williams? It'll probably be close to that. Like that'll take it. It is what it is through the roof. And what about if they end up adding Cam or not Cam, but adding Jim to the show? Like this would be cool, man. Like they need to. They thinking about this the wrong way. Like these guys is older, man. Y'all need to be. Look, if it wasn't no bloodshed, you know what I'm saying, and no super disrespect, super violations, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all should just hash that out. You know what I'm saying? Like just hash it out. But yeah, that's all I really got to say on it. You know what I'm saying? Do you watch basketball? Sometimes, but not as much as I used to when I was a kid. Like I'll probably catch like the playoffs, uh, stuff like that. The Kings is probably my favorite team, but by default, since I'm from Detroit, you know, I ride with the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? I got to ride with the home team, but you know, D Fox, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the guys I like on the basketball too. But all right, y'all, about to get up out of here, and I'll see y'all for the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get in the comment section, like this video, all that. If y'all want a video on something else, you know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment section. Like I said, I got a wealth of financial advice, you know, just general advice, you know, in life. You know what I'm saying? I do pretty well for myself, so I'm more than qualified to give it, you know. But let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I'm out.